Hey guys, so as you of course know, I'm continuing my review of the Hellraiser series, and the next one is Hellraiser III, Hell on Earth. This one is set just a few years after the events of the second movie. The girl Christy from the first and second movie is no longer the main character, but she is in it just for a cameo though, but the cameo is only like maybe a minute long or so. So instead this is set around different characters. It's basically about this rich club owner. He buys this sculpture, this pillar as it's called, and we find out that Pinhead is actually trapped in that pillar, and he of course doesn't know it. But up until like this girl who he brings into his club gets killed, and Pinhead basically awakens from that pillar, and now he makes this deal with that club owner to get him more victims. That way he can now get out of that pillar. And so, which he of course does. And so then he comes up with this plan to destroy the box that summons him. And then there's also this investigative reporter who's investigating the missing girls, who are of course the victims of Pinhead. And that of course brings her to Pinhead. And so now she has to stop Pinhead from destroying the box. So, I actually really do like the story of Pinhead wanting to destroy the box. That way he can no longer be trapped in that box. No longer does he have to like be summoned by that box. So he can now walk on Earth free now. So like Doug Bradley as Pinhead is always good. He's the only one that really comes back, other than Ashley Lawrence making that cameo, but he's really the only one that comes back. All the Cenobites from the other movies do not come back. So like, there is this part where he does create these new Cenobites. The Cenobites are, this one they're okay. I mean, they're kind of a little corny with like this one that has this camera for an eye. It kills people with that camera eye. One that shoots these razor sharp CDs. So, a bit corny, but they're okay though. In general, this movie did start to get a bit corny, like some of the death scenes were a little corny. But, like, you know, the practical effects, though, were very good, though. The acting was okay in this one. So, like, I do like some of the story stuff. I liked the practical effects, with the gore effects. It got kind of corny during this one, though. But in general, this is actually a better sequel. It's one of the better sequels in the series. I don't like it as much as I like the first one and second one. Some people will probably disagree with me. Some people will probably think this one's better than the second one, but I actually think the second one's better. But another thing I also did like is, since in the second movie I liked how they showed how Pinhead came to be, how he was a human and then he became the Cenobite known as Pinhead. This one goes a little more into his background, so he got a little more background story of when he was a human. So it's like developing the Pinhead character a little bit more in this one. Clive Barker also came back to produce this one as well. Not direct, produce. And of course it does still have his vibe to it. So all in all, this is actually a better one in the Hellraiser franchise. Not the best, but a pretty good third movie. And I think that wraps it up for my review of Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. So stay tuned as I review the fourth one in the series next. See you later.